Happy Tuesday, everybody. This will be a quick video on how you can leverage Google Contacts to create labels to make emailing groups of parents or other staff members or what have you, district contacts, to make that a lot easier for you to where you don't have to retype the same email addresses over and over and over again. First things first, open up Google Chrome and go to contacts.google.com. That's contacts.google.com. You can also get to contacts if you're in any of the other tools by clicking the waffle up here, and then it'll be in your list. If it's not in your top list, like it is mine right here, you can scroll down in this list and you'll find it in there eventually. So we're going to start off in contacts. There's two different ways to add contacts. If you're really just adding names and email addresses, you can add a bunch at one time by clicking create multiple contacts. And as you're seeing, you can, it's first name, last name, comma, email address, first name, last name. There's lots of different ways to do it. I don't necessarily recommend this because it's kind of susceptible to error and it doesn't give you any ability to add phone numbers or anything like that. So if I'm going through the trouble of adding contacts, I kind of like to catch as much of their information as I can. So we're going to start by creating a single contact. It's going to pop up. And we're going to name this contact John Doe. And his email address is jdoe@aol.com. And that is his home email address. And I'm just clicking through the fields here. And we'll say his phone number is 217-867-5309. And that is his home number, or maybe it's his mobile number. You can hit, let's see, 217-867-5309, right? And we hit that drop down, and mobile's in here, others in here. You can type, whatever you want. You can type this as driveway number if you really want to. That can be anything. They're just giving you some suggestions. You can add some notes if that makes sense. There's all kinds of additional fields you can put in here. It really depends on how much into the weeds you want to get. But I think for most of your contacts, you're going to be collecting their name, their email address, and probably a phone number. Now, if you want to add a picture, you can do that. We're going to grab a picture here. Yeah, this one, maybe this one. Yeah, I look better with hair, right? Yeah, I think so. So we're going to say done. And okay, so I'm ready to save this guy, but before I do it, I'm going to show you right here, as you're creating contacts, you can go ahead and apply a label. So in this instance, the person who asked about this is an early childhood teacher. So just to drive this home, we're going to say this John Doe, he's one of my AM parents, okay? So I'm going to click hit AM parents, and then I'm going to hit the enter button, and you can see it created a label here, and I don't know if you're paying attention, but it created it over here too, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And now I have a new contact named John Doe, and he's in my AM parents group. So if I click AM parents, it highlights the label here, and there's John. Now, the cool thing is, much like email, you can have multiple labels for a single contact. So if John Doe is an AM parent and he's also part of the level 3 reading group, so you could absolutely label him in both places. So kind of be creative with how you're using these labels, and do note that the label never shows up to the recipient, right? All they see is that you sent them an email. They don't know what group they were part of. This is a little different than the mailing list. This is just a way to create auto-expanding email lists. So, and that'll make more sense when we get over to the email side of things. So just to show you how this works, if you've already got parents in your contacts list, you can just grab them, a bunch of them, right? So I'm just going to grab the top 5 contacts here, and I'm going to hit this little label button up here, right? If you didn't see that, once you hover over a contact, they get a checkbox, right? And so I can check those boxes right there and there and there. And then I hit this label button. And I want to add those people to AM parents and then hit apply. Okay? And what you'll notice is that AM parents now has 4 people in it. They're all in there. but maybe I don't want Alex in there. I messed up. I can hit that. I can hit manage label. I can uncheck AM parents and hit apply. And now I've only got 3. So this is a very quick and easy way to create those labels. So now I'm going to go over where this really comes to life is in your email. So I'm going to jump over to my email and I'm going to compose a new message. When you're using these email groups, I highly recommend you use the blind carbon copy or BCC option. And the way you get to that is when you're composing a new message over here to the right, you see where it says BCC? Go ahead and click that. And now you get a new line right here, right? So there's 2 right here, and then there's BCC right here. You're gonna BCC, and that was called AM parents, right? And you notice it really just expands those email addresses. And then I type in my subject and I'm off to the races. Now, the reason I say use BCC is because in a BCC email, I know that I got it, but I don't know who else was on that list. And so when I reply, I can't reply all and accidentally send a message to everybody. And I don't have to worry, as a teacher, I don't have to worry about confidentiality as far as sharing people's email addresses that maybe didn't want their email address shared. So that BCC field is definitely a good way to do this. But yeah, so then you type your subject, message, and you're off to the races. That's really all there is to it. If you have questions or you run into trouble, don't hesitate to get in touch. But really just start out at contacts.google.com, or in any of your Google tools, click the waffle and then click find contacts and click it. And that'll pop you right in to your Google contacts. Hey, get in touch if you have questions. You can go to helpdesk.easy.com. You can email me, Mogle, M-O-G-L-E, @easy.com, or give me a call, 217-348-7700, and then it's extension or option 4 will get the support, tech support team. So, hey, stay safe, keep fighting the good fight, and if you have any questions or ideas for additional videos, send them my way. See y'all later.